Dre, I am sending you a message because, in a sense, I'm a coward. Um, but in another sense, I'm sending it to you because I want the truth and the absolute truth to flow from my lips and from my heart. And I just hope and pray that you don't hate me after hearing my heart and what I have to say. Dre, for the last week, I have been thinking a lot about our relationship and where it stands. I think that 5 years ago, you did steal my heart away. You stole my heart away, and it was great. It was a great run. It was a great year together. I got to know you. You're an incredible and an amazing man. We shared great talks. We worshiped together. We shared challenges together. We went through a lot of drama together. But no matter what, we were friends. That being the key word, friends. Dre, it might have been that I was in love with you 5 years ago. But I think, after a long, hard consideration, that when we talked last, there was some manipulation that went on in that conversation about me being scared. And maybe it's true, maybe I am scared. But mainly I'm scared to not be walking in the will of God. And that's the most important thing to me in the world, is walking in God's will and God's calling for my life. I am so nervous to even say this to you. Dre, I think I was in love with the idea of who we are as friends. I think I was in love with the idea of who we were as lovers. But honestly, when I think of you, I don't get butterflies in my stomach. I get a smile on my face, and there's joy in my heart because you're an amazing friend and you've been there for me through thick and thin. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that you listen to me, that you pray for me, that you're there for me, and you will always be, in my heart, a special person. But with that being said, I don't think of you beyond that. When you talked about the future, us having a future together, I didn't hear wedding bells in my head. I didn't have a song in my heart or a skip and a step or a twinkle in my eye. So that lets me know, Dre, that I don't love you. And I hate that I say that. I hate that I have to say that. But it's the absolute truth, and I have to be true to who I am. It would not be fair to pursue a relationship with you based on false pretense, based on a false feeling. That would just be leading you on, and you absolutely know from the bottom of your heart that I'm not that kind of person that would lead you on, that would hurt you. And that is exactly why I'm sending this message, because I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want to lead you on. I have such a huge calling on my life to be in youth ministry, and with you, I don't see that in the cards. I see being a pretty little housewife, a pretty little trophy, someone you can flaunt around, and that's fine and dandy for the right woman. But you know me. That's not me. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that assumption I'm making is wrong. But I know in my heart of hearts that right now in my life, I am not ready to take the step that you are asking me to take with you. I am not ready to be a mom, even part-time. I have a hard enough time picking up after my 2 teenage cousins, and I can't imagine looking after 2 toddlers right now. That's just not in the cards for me. I need to focus on Heather. I need to focus on my career, I need to focus on getting my life on track and getting out of this podunk state. I don't want to be in Michigan forever, and you're coming back here. It might not be forever, but at least for now, you know that that's where you need to be, is right here in Michigan. Doing your business with Google, which is fantastic and such a blessing. I'm so glad that you have this awesome and prosperous position. The other reason behind me knowing that this isn't supposed to be is because life would be too easy for me with you, because everything would just come so easily, meaning that I most likely wouldn't have to worry financially. I know that I would be taken care of with you. But you know what? That would take my trust in God away. And I trust that God is going to wipe out my debt completely in His time, not by man's doing, and that I have to do it alone. Secondly, my aunt said something that scared the living crap out of me the other day. She said, Heather, Dre is your ticket to life, and the only way you are going to survive life is with him or another man. Well, guess what? That's not true. I don't want to be dependent on another man. Any man. I want to be fully independent, an independent woman, before I give any man my heart. And right now, that's not true. I am thankful and honored and blessed that you have opened up opportunity to me and you have opened doors for me. But I have to graciously decline those open doors, because I know that my doors need to be opened in the arena of the church, and I need to go intern, which I've applied for 3 positions out in California, each a year to 2 years long, and the prospects of those are looking pretty good. Trey, I love you as a friend. I love you as a brother in Christ, and I pray to God that you receive this not with a malice heart, but that you receive this with understanding and grace. Maybe it's not in the cards for us to be together right now. Maybe it is in the future, and maybe we're only ever supposed to be friends. What we shared was special. It will always be in my heart as amazing memories and stepping stones to what I'm looking for in a future. But right now, Heather needs to focus on Heather and God and her life and her career and nothing else. That has never been more clear to me than it is now. I hope and pray that you have a blessed vacation, a blessed day, and know that the only reason I'm doing this via the video is so that there can be no manipulation. There can only be truth and a heartfelt message given to you without any interruption, without any objection, and you can just hear my heart. Dre, again, I love you as a brother in Christ and as a friend, and I hope and pray we can continue to have the friendship that we had. But I understand if that would be too hard for you. I understand if you don't need to talk, if you need to cut yourself off from me for a while. I understand. I understand that this message very well could be goodbye for us. But I hope and pray that that's not the case. I hope and pray that we can still be friends. And I hope and pray that you know I am saying this from the bottom of my heart, because I have to be true to myself and I have to be fair to you. And this is the only way I see that happening. I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.